Welcome back everyone to another episode of Weapon Strip. I am Tazzy Cookie and we're showcasing the PKP, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, my opinions on how I thought this weapon handled throughout the week. So let's just jump right into some stats behind the weapon. The weapon damage is 34% at 8 meters, so this roughly means that you can kill somebody with 3 bullets, as I'm demonstrating a lot on my screen right now. Within that proximity of 8 meters, it only takes 1, 2, 3 bullets to actually take down the enemy. The reload time, unfortunately, is 5.5 seconds. That's where I think this weapon slacks a lot, is the reload time. You got to make sure that you have a nice round cover or something around you, because if not, you're going to get caught with your pants down and literally unbelievably die within 2 seconds. So at 60 meters, the bullet damage drops down to 20%. So this is very important to keep in mind, because you can find yourself with the PKP trying to take out enemies that are longer than 60 meters away, and you'll see that the grouping and the recoil behind the weapon itself kind of makes the weapon jump a bit. So unless you tap the trigger, you're not really going to get lucky with the accuracy of this weapon, because it really truly takes a lot to learn how to use this weapon and become good with it. It is a personal preference weapon for that matter, so even if you do learn how to use it, it might still not be the type of weapon that suits you the best. Now, when I say that, you gotta keep in mind, this weapon shoots at 600 rounds per minute. So, with that being said, it is gonna keep a smile on your face while shooting down range at some noobs coming up at the staircase on Metro. Now, my example and my ideal loadout would be bipod, holographic sight, and extended mags. Now, I could switch up the extended mags for the suppressor. It's always fun to use both every now and again. But that would be my probably my loadout for this weapon. And sometimes I also like to put on the laser, because the laser I find with this weapon, if you come around a corner with the laser attachment for the PKP, you can literally hip fire, and it's unbelievably accurate, and you can just take out a whole entire squad once again. Now, the bipod itself is a massive advantage for you if you're using it while laying down. It also decreases the recoil. So if you lay down, use your bipod, it's going to make the bullets like lasers. On point, pin accurate shooting is what it's all about. And you can keep a steady rate of fire, like I said, with 600 rounds per minute down range and take out a numerous amount of enemies. Now, for these weapon strips, I thought about implementing a little bit a new idea for my channel here. I'm gonna call it the 5 out of 5 cookies. So for me, the PKP gets 4 cookies out of 5. Now, the reason why I say 4 out of 5 is because it is kind of hard to maintain with the recoil unless you get all the attachments that I've listed in the previous statement. Then it is kind of a hard weapon to maintain and handle. Now, sometimes with the reload time is also something that comes into mind, and it is a long beast of a weapon to reload. With those two things, it doesn't make 5 out of 5 cookies, unfortunately. But with the right controller, the right guy sitting behind it, with the right mind frame, you would be able to master this weapon and get a high kill death ratio. Last week I was using this weapon on Grand Bazaar, came around a corner and got a 13-man kill feed. Was I recording, you might ask? Of course not. Every time I don't record, I don't get the great quality that I was anticipating to try to get. But unfortunately, you know, I have a Roxio capture card and I can't play in HD, and Battlefield 3 was meant to be played in HD. We all know that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's weapon strip for the PKP. If you guys want to see any weapon next week, make sure to leave a comment, and hopefully that comment gets a thumbs up, and I will showcase it next week. As always, Tazzy Cookie signing out.